Hey everybody, welcome into this video. Today this video is going to be a quick one. As you can see, we're going to be making the Pink Lady's car from Greece. Yesterday I made a version built on I'll show you. It was built on the Vapid Cleat, Cleash, or whatever this thing is right here. It was built on that, which was turned out okay. But after watching Greece, I found out that she has a 4-door, not a 2-door. So I also thought that maybe since the Rapid Dynasty is a 4-door, that this might work too. So today we're building this on the Vapid Dynasty because it's a 4-door, which is more movie accurate. Some things about this car I don't like. One thing is you can't take that annoying thing on the nose off. That would be nice if you could take that metal thing off the nose. But anyway, oh, and then it doesn't have the two little side things up here, the ornaments on here. Doesn't have those. So other than that, which her car had, other than that, this car is pretty cool. It's a good choice for it since it's a 4-door. To get this car, you can either buy it out of your arena or out of your auto shop, because it normally sits in there for sale until you sell it, or until you fix the car up and sell it, then it goes away. But if you don't do those, sell it to your customer missions, it just sits in your auto shop and then you can buy it from there. Or another option is if it's not in there, you can go here, or if you don't have an auto shop, you can go and buy it from the Southern San Andreas. Just scroll down until you see it. It's blue, so it should be right here. Right here. 450K. Click on it, have it, buy it, have it sent to whatever garage you want it to send to. Then once you buy it, and a little message pops up in the game right above your map saying your car has been delivered. Go to your mechanic and have it delivered to you.
You need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know.
Then pick whatever garage you put it in and have it delivered to you. Once it's delivered to you, grab your car and bring it to your local. And I cleared the post, but I didn't clear the wall. Okay, bring it to your local Los Santos Customs for customization.
What can the best mechanic in LS do for you?
I'll tell you what the best mechanic in LS can do for me. Can you fix my roundup for me?
Should be running better than ever.
Thank you. Alright, armor will be the first thing you want to do. Max that out. Next, brakes, race brakes, bumper. You want to, this is your stock bumper. And I brought it down to the T-bar right there. Rear bumpers. This will be your stock. I came down to the bullet rear right there. Okay. And then on here you got the bumper extensions. This is how it looks without the bumper extension, but I don't like how that looks. So I decided to come down one to Magnum Extended. That looks pretty good right there. That's the one you want, Magnum Extended. Engine, make sure you max it. Exhaust, stock exhaust is just fine. Explosives you don't need. Deflectors, no deflector. Grill. This is your stock grill. You're going to come down to the Roadster right there. Hood, stock hood. Yeah, I don't like that stupid thing will come off the nose. I think it'd be better if there was nothing there at all. You know, like a nice clean nose, but this car doesn't give me that option. So stock hood is what you want. Horns your choice. Lights, leave them stock. No neons. No livery, just pink. Loss prevention, don't need to let you steal this thing. Mirrors, these are your stock mirrors. You're gonna get into the painted square mirror to match the paint on your car. There you go. Plate right now. There you go, and then respray. You're gonna go down to metallic. You're gonna find salmon pink. Then that's the first one. Then you're gonna go secondary color, counter metallic, salmon pink, and then blue emblem you don't need unless you want to put it on. If you want to put it on, go ahead. If not, you can take it off. It's up to you. That's if you want to make a movie accurate, you don't want to have the blue emblem on there. But alright, so nothing on the roof, didn't have anything, so stock roof. Suspension. You guys know me, I don't like my cars riding on the wheels, so I never lower it down that far. I went with this one right here, the sport suspension. And those Chevys were kind of like a little higher up too, so I wouldn't even mind the lowered, actually, now that I look at it. Yeah, I'm going with lowered right there, or one down even, but lowered is good. Transmission, race transmission, turbo tuning, make sure you get turbo. No visor, not, you know, if you want to add one you can, but she didn't have one, so no visor. The wheels, the wheel time, I believe these are muscles. That's stocks. And you find classic rod. And then back out. Wheel color, just alloy. Tires, tire design, no tire design. Tire enhancements, bulletproof them. Tire smoke is pink or black to match the car. Pink to match the car or black. On the windows, didn't have any tint on our windows. And you could put some light tint on there if you wanted, but she didn't have any, so no smoke, no window tint, guys, no window tint. Okay, and this is Rizzo's car from Grease 1. The reason I decided to make it a second video is the first video I did for you guys, that was a 2-door, which is fine, but in the movie she has a 4-door, so this here kind of looks more like her 4-door version of it. So I thought I'd do like a little update on it with the 4-door. So even though I did one yesterday, which that car was just fine, her car in the movie was a 4-door. So I decided that I wanted to make this car into a 4-door. And again, it's built on the Weeny Dynasty. You can either get this at your auto shop, or you can go in there and purchase it right from your auto shop if it's sitting in there. If you do the send this car to the fixing up of the car and then sending it away, it won't be there anymore. But if it's not there, or you don't have an auto shop, because not everybody can afford one or have one, you just go here and then you just, like I said, go to Southern San Andreas, scroll down on the left hand side here and just watch until you see the blue one, which is right here. Onto that blue one, that one. There's that blue one and that blue one. This blue one is the one you want. The Weeny Dynasty, that's what you want. $450. Buy it, have it delivered to whatever shop you want to have it, or garage you want to have it delivered to. And then once it pops up over the map and says it's been delivered, call your mechanic, have it delivered to you, and then take it to Los Angeles Customs for customization. Right now I'm about to pull in here and show you guys my 1950s garage, as it's currently, it says it's full, but it's not actually, I don't think. The 1950s garage I'm working on. It is. Okay. So guys, as you can see right now, while I'm doing this video, okay, I'm gonna show you guys. This is kind of becoming a grease garage slowly. As you can see, this is my in-game version of the Grease Lightning car, the red one with the white flames. This is as close as you can get it in the game. The reason I chose this car is if you look at the original 38 or 48, whatever year that is, Ford, it had these wings in the back. So I decided to use the Coyote because it has the wings in the back. So that's what I decided to do for this one. And of course, Grease Lightning's a convertible, so I made it a convertible. That's as close as I think you're gonna get it in the game until they add an older 38 Ford, which I don't know if they'll ever add it. Maybe someday if Rockstar feels like it, but I highly doubt it. But until that point, this is as close as you guys can get in the game to it. Okay, you can see it's got that red Grease Lightning look with the white on it. Alright, so this car here is just a version of a Pink Lady car I made. This is the classic Tornado Custom. Benny eyes this thing. Didn't really do too much to it except the interior. And put Benny's tires on it. Oh, actually I take that back. I pinstriped this one a little. See it? It's got a little pinstriping on it from Benny's. That's Pink Lady's car I made. This one is the one we just built. This is the one we built the other day. This is the bad but cliche, but as you can see, it's a 2-door. And hers was a 4-door. See, there's some things I like better about this car. Like, for instance, one thing is you don't have these stinking nose thingy like on that one. I wish you could take that nose off right there. That little decoration. Also, this car doesn't have the side things. Here, I'll show you. Right here. See how this car has these little side things right there, the decorations in the head? Her car had those in the game. Or, sorry, I can talk. Not in the game, in the movie. Her car had those in the movie, which is fine. I think this right here is as close to her car as you're gonna get with a Chevy body style. This is a, but I don't think like that. This is only a 2-door and not a 4-door. Because hers was a 4-door. So I wish Rockstar would make like a 4-door version of this car. Anyway, so that's why I made this. This is a 4-door version of it. But any of these would be great for Pink Lady's car. This, of course, is the classic Tornado Custom. You take it over to Benny's. The only thing I really did to it over there was I pimped the interior, made it pink inside, and I added Benny's rims and tires, and I gave it a little pinstriping from Benny on the front and the back. This here is the one we just built. This is the Weeny Dynasty. And this, of course, was the one we built the other day, the Rapid Cliché. This is a good one too, except this is only a 2-door. And hers was a 4. So that's only the problem I don't like about that one, is it's only a 2-door. But I think the most closest you're gonna get in the game between these cars is this one here, because it's a 4-door, and this one here because it's a Chevy and it's got the exact decorations on each side, which is what hers was. I'm pretty sure. And the only problem with this one is it's not a 4-door. So if Rockstar made a 4-door version of this, it'd be great. Then this, of course, is Grease Lightning. Of course, as close as I can get it in the game. This is built on the Vapid Peyote Custom. I made it that Grease Lightning red with the white because it has flames on it or something like that in the movie. They don't have flames in here, but you guys can tell that that's that white, and that's that red with that white. You guys can tell that that's the actual paint scheme for Grease Lightning. And of course I said, I used this because it's a Ford, and it was a Ford. It was just an older Ford, so it was like a 48 or something Ford, so Rockstar hasn't added that yet. But the reason I chose this game was, or this car, is because it has these wings in the back, and so does Grease Lightning. Because it's a Ford, and this is a Ford. So this is a little bit newer Ford than the Grease Lightning car, but it has those tail fins, which is why I chose this one. And I think it looks pretty close to the color scheme and everything. Grease Lightning, it was red with that. It looks really good. And then of course it had those muscle tires with the pop-out rim. This here, of course, is the Pink Lady's card, the Classic Tornado. Take this thing over to Benny's. Benny has it. This is the Weeny Dynasty, which we just built in this one. This, of course, was the one we built the other day. So I told you I don't like this because it's only a 2-door. This here is Grease Lightning, but the version where it's white with gray. I might redo this car, except in a peyote. I don't. But then again, I don't think that I can because it doesn't have the same paint. Yeah, see, it doesn't have the same livery. Yeah, so it doesn't have those same livery. And a Buccaneers in the Vapid. Yeah, see, it doesn't have the same livery. Nope, see, it doesn't have that gray livery, I don't think. I would have to look, but I don't think it has that same livery at Benny's. We could always take it over and try, guys, if you want, real quick. Alright, we'll take it over. Alright guys, we're going to take this thing over and see Actually, we can. I was gonna get another one, but now that I think about it, I could probably just use this car for demonstration purposes. Make it look gray. Okay, that's what we'll do. Instead of me buying a whole new car, we're just gonna use this one, and then we'll make it look gray like the other one. Alright, that's what we'll do. Alright, bear with me, folks. This would be a great time to like, comment, and subscribe. I do all sorts of build videos on my channel, and I play all sorts of different games. I've expanded a little bit this week. I started playing some Monopoly and some Crash the other day. But if you guys are interested in having me build you a car, just leave me a request. I always check my comments and everything and respond back. So if you leave something for me or ask me to build you a car, I will do my best to build it for you in a future video. Alright guys, we're in Benny's now, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to come down to the liveries, and we're going to okay, so now you guys remember Grease was, there were two different versions of Grease Lightning. There was a red one with white, then there was a gray one, or a white one, I think it is like a white car, like this. So it was a white car with a gray flames, if you guys remember. So Benny's is about to make a liar out of me. I think exactly I can do that. So give me one sec, folks. I'm just pulling up a reference pic of Grease Lightning. Okay, here we go. I think I found it. Give me a second. Yeah, so the red one we have done, but there's another one, which is the one they actually race at Thunder Road, and that one is white. Okay. And it doesn't have stripes. Okay, so it's white and it doesn't have flames on it like I thought. It has like lightning bolts. So yeah. So that's good there. And then secondary color, ice white. Well, that looks good. And then trim color, scissor white. No roof. These are all going to. Yeah, this we are already done because we had already built this car. So, transmission lines, Mac, trunk is already done. Turbo, there you go. Wheels are already done. Basically, we just pulled the same car in here, so you guys just watch the video back. Basically, right now, while I'm working on is trying to see if I can turn this Coyote also into the white one as well. So far it's looking like maybe I can. So right now we're going to go over here into the livery. We're going to look through here real quick. So none. Yeah. Well, you know what? That one wouldn't be bad either for the red and white version. However, the one we're going to use is this one, and it is in here, guys. Look at that. That looks pretty close. It's not a light. It's not a lightning bolt, but it's gray like that, and it looks pretty close, man. So that's it right there, folks. Livery you're gonna want is tribalastic. for the gray version, and then it's okay. So you guys wanted to review them. I was moving pretty fast. Okay, so armor, make sure we already did all this, but armor, make sure it's armored up. Brakes, make sure it's race brakes. Chassis, you know, already did that. Engine block, it's actually not bad right there. So delivery valve cover. Okay, engine. And then make sure your engine's already maxed. Exhaust, leave stock. Explosives don't need. Fenders, stock. Grill. You're gonna come down to the chrome slatted right there. Hood, stock hood. Nothing's on the hood. Horn, leave it. It's your choice. Hydraulics, or your guys' choice, whatever you want. Interior is going to be white. Make sure it's white. Lights, make sure your headlights are stock headlights. No neons. Alright, like we said before, the livery you're looking for is this tribal plastic. That one right there. Don't need loss prevention because you bought it. Plates, whatever you guys want. Respray. Like I said to you guys before, it's primary, matte, ice white. Then the second one is secondary color is matte, ice white. There you go. And then the trim color is frost. Oh, actually, trim color will go ice white to match the car. There we go. If you want an emblem there, you can have an emblem there. That's up to you. But if you want to make it movie accurate, no emblem, it's up to you guys. You can always take that off and put it back on later. Grease Lightning didn't have a roof, so no roof. Transmission, make sure it's maxed out. It's a race transmission. Trunk, you already got your stuff. Trunk, I went down the triple trunk. Turbo, make sure you turbo this thing. Alright, and then wheels. Wheel type, muscle. Stock rims. Classic rod. What you want. You don't need any chrome rims right now, so I don't think this thing had any white walls on it, but I'll let me look real quick. Oh, actually it did. It did have wheels. Oh my god, it did have white walls. Alright guys, sorry about that. Alright, so what we're going to do is stock rims. We're going to go back to the classic, and we're going to go right here. Or we're going to go to that looks pretty good there. Wow, Grease Lightning had a pretty big white wall. It was like huge, man. Alright, so that's, you're gonna put those on right there. Retro white wall right there. That's the one you want. So one more time, I'm gonna go wheel type, Benny's original, rod me up. Then you're gonna go, yep, rod me up. Then wheel color, did that alloy. Entire tire design, you're gonna come down to the retro white wall because it had a huge white wall, like it was big. So yeah, so if you guys look at that one, it had a pretty big white wall, so that's gonna work there for you. Tire enhancements, make sure they're bulletproof tire smoke, make sure it's black, or actually make sure it's white, sorry, to match the car, or black. I'll make it white right now. Alright guys, there's Grease Lightning. I built on the peyote. I actually like this better because if you look at the original peyote, Grease Lightning body, it was built on a Ford, so it had a little more tail fins on it than that other one. So this is a Ford and body in the game, and that was built on a Ford. So while this is not the right year, it gives you a pretty good look. since that's a Ford and this is a Ford, that's why I chose to use this one. Alright guys, now it looks like a gray Grease Lightning. So basically I just showed you guys how to do the same car. So basically if you want two different versions of it, one red, one thing, you'd have to come buy a second car. But for the present of this video and to save time, I decided not to do that. I just use the same car. Also save me some money. And teach you guys that you can do it gray or red, your choice. I really should have done that when I first started the video. Sorry about that. So right now I'm going to take this over to the Grease/50s garage, which is over here. And again, this is a good time to like you guys and to remind you guys I can talk to like, comment, and subscribe. If you like this video, smash that like button. I'd appreciate it. Also make sure you subscribe to my channel because you can always see what I'm up to, and I always put new videos up. I play all sorts of different games on here. I play Minecraft. I haven't really broadcasted Minecraft yet, but I will soon. I'm playing in it. Do a lot of Minecraft, do a lot of GTA, and then I added, mostly I do GTA, and then I added, in car builds, and then I added, Monopoly the other day to my channel, because I got that, and I added, Crash Bandicoot Out of Time to my channel. Basically I did like a first time play for both of those the other day, and I did a video of that. Mostly though, I play GTA and do car builds, it's what I love. Especially movie car builds. Movie car builds, I should say. And this one, right here, is the in-green version of Grease Lightning. Remember guys, I showed you in the video to make this red and white, and then it make you the red, white, and white livery. Grease Lightning. And then this one, I just made in the white and gray version. If you guys remember, the red one is like, when they were singing the song, he was dreaming about what it could look like, and then when they race it, it actually looks like this. It's gray with these stripes. Or not stripes. Racing. Oh my god, I can talk. It's gray, or white. I'm sorry, white with gray electric bolts on it. Yeah, lightning bolts. That's what's on it. So they don't have lightning bolts in the game, but this is as close as you're going to get. It's white with gray, or white and gray pinstriping, you know, tribal graphics, so it kind of like looks similar to the lightning bolts. So that's as close as you're gonna get it in the game, guys. I'm sorry that I kind of did two cars in this video, but you guys started watching for that car right there. But just remember, this is what we started the video for. It's the Weeny Dynasty insured, or the Weeny Dynasty uninsured. Weeny Dynasty Pink Lady's car. This is the one I would use, guys, because it's a 4-door. But to make it more movie accurate, I could also use this because this has the two decorations up here on the top, like our car did. And that one doesn't. It doesn't give you the option for that. That one over there is a 2-door, not a 4-door. So this is the 4-door. So this is more movie accurate, because hers was a 4. This is only 2, but it's a Chevy, and it has those two decorations on it. So that's why I use this one. This here is the Tornado, remember. You can take this over to Benny's and customize it. This here, of course, is Grease Lightning. We just also did this one, so you guys got an additional building here. So you guys got an extra thing for me in this video. Also, this here is gonna be maybe sold or scrapped or turned into something else, another project. Maybe I'll keep it here and turn it into something else later. You can always use low riders for things in the game. This here is gonna be the bad guy's car, guys. This is also Albany Buccaneer custom over from Benny's. You know, the bad guy from the rival school. He drives this car over at Thunder Road. And if you guys remember, he has those things on his tires going around to try to shred John Travolta's tires. So if you look at these tires, it has like a thing sticking out, kind of gives it a look like it's one of those shredding things in the tire. But I'll build this car for you guys in another video. But the point of this video was to show you guys how to get this one, the Weeny Dynasty. So you guys got, you can see my grease garage is starting to grow a little bit here and here. I got this one, which is the Weeny Dynasty. That was the first build we did the other day. This is tonight's build. I hope you guys are interested in this, because I was thinking about doing like a whole series of maybe cars from Greece, maybe. This here is the Weeny Dynasty, which is what this video was for. And then this one here is the Declassy Tornado version of the Pink Lady's car. So, like I said to you guys, in the movie, she has a 4-door, which is why I chose to use the Dynasty. This here is a 2-door. Of course, that's Grease Lightning. We already talked about that. And then this is a 2-door, and that other one over there is a 2-door. So really, if you guys want a 4-door version of it, you got to use the Dynasty. So that's a 2-door, and then it's a 2-door, and hers was a 4. So if you want to make it a 4-door, it's really your guys' choice what version you want to make. That's why I gave you 3 different options on how to make it. Okay. So I give you 3 different versions. This is the classic Tornado. You can have that over at Benny's. Benny has it. Of course, this is only a 2-door. Remember, like I said, but it does have these 2 decorations on the front, which her car had in the movie. So that's a different possibility. I like those 2 things on the front to make it more movie accurate. This one doesn't have that, but this is a 4-door, which is more movie accurate than a 2-door because she didn't have a 2-door. And this car here is also a 2-door. So these guys, this is your options, guys. All 3 different versions. This is the Vapid Cliche. We built that the other day. Did a full build video before this one. This is the Weeny Dynasty, and then this one is, of course, the Declassy Tornado Custom. You can take this thing over to Benny's, and Benny has it. You guys know what they're doing. If you watch any of my videos, you know how to build this thing. Go over to Benny's, we build this thing over there at Benny's. And then this one we just did. This is Grease Lightning, built on the Peyote. That other one over there is built on the Buccaneer, but I'm going to get rid of that one because it's not a Ford body. Alright guys, if Rockstar ever watches one of my videos, I want you guys to build us some convertible versions of hot rods. So it's just a convertible, but a hot rod. So old school hot rod, kind of like Grease Lightning, because we don't have anything old like this. And Grease Lightning was like a 30-something or a 40-something Ford. So, you know, these 50s cars are cool and all, but they're too new. You need something old school. Alright, like 30s-ish. Kind of like an old 30s hot rod. Alright guys, alright, so this, okay. I appreciate you guys liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel. And again guys, one more time, this is the Weeny Dynasty. That's what this video was for. These are your choices. You got for Pink Lady's cars, Weeny Dynasty, the Vapid Cliche over there, and of course behind me is the Declassy Tornado, built over at Benny's. And finally, this here, Grease Lightning. There's 2 different ways you can build this. Red with the white, I guess a white livery, and then from the movie. But then you can also, which is like the dream sequence when they're saying "Go Grease Lightning, you better not," that kind, that red and white one. That's the first one option, and then this one is the gray and white when they actually race at Thunder Road. Alright guys, that is this video. Covered everything I wanted to cover. I appreciate you guys liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I will see you guys on a future video. Take care everyone.